Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So, I've been ready to film this for quite some time. And you know me, I can just wear one eye done for quite some time. Wasn't my fault though. I had a phone call and, well, let's just say the phone call took way longer than expected, and I tried. I really tried to get off this phone call, right? Did that happen for me? No, it didn't. Did I try? Yes, I did. But I will say, prior to the phone call, I really did enjoy my makeup look. Now, however, because it's, 1,000 degrees outside, I'm melting. So, I didn't realize how shiny I got through the day, though. Although some of this is highlighter. I won't take all the blame. And I got so many little friends visiting for some reason. I think I must have changed something in my skincare. I don't know what it did. But anyway, we're back on the topic of, what is my favorite pink palette? Because, well, we all know I love my pinks. And I found this one. And I forgot all about this one. To be honest and fair, I really did. I was thinking, I can't really tell you what I was thinking because that would give away the brand. But I was thinking of an entirely different palette for pink, but I came across this one and opened it, and I was like, oh, okay. So let's get started. The first shade we're going to go into is I don't know what you would call that shade, that color pink. Would that be like let me get a thing to wipe my fingers or I'll have it all over. Would that be like a carnation? Or not a carnation? Is that right? I don't know, but it's that color, and it's really, really pretty. And to be fair, I didn't even think that would be the color that came out of that color. If that made any sense at all. I'm not making much sense. But you would understand if you knew the phone call, because it doesn't make sense. You know how... Well, I really better not. I don't understand people. I don't. I am one, okay? I'll be honest. I make the same mistakes. I do. I hope for a different outcome out of people. I don't know why. I'm not naive. I know people think that, but I'm not. I really seriously hope for a different outcome. So I keep making the same mistakes. Now, I don't do this anymore because I've realized that, things aren't going to change. They're just not. I mean, sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. Depending on circumstances. So I won't say they never do. But in my particular situations, they have never changed. So... when people come to me, friends, family, whatever, whoever, acquaintances, and they come to me with a situation and they keep doing the same situation over and over and over again, and then when it turns out the same way, they call those people, what do? You can only tell them the same thing over and over and over again. And it's at what point does it sink in? But then I'm like, oh yeah, I did the same thing. Different reasoning, mind you, different reasons. But still same thing. And it didn't sink in until, I was ready for it to sink in. But, I mean, I'm sorry, after all these years, I've just become, now I'm like, yeah, nobody's changing. I mean, they do, and I know they do, and that's great. It really is great. But at the same time, in the back of my head, I'm like, yeah, they're not going to change. You know what I mean? Because you got to kind of protect yourself in a way, just in case. Ooh, my eye's itching now. I wonder why. I hope it's not the colors that are making my eyes itch. No. Although I don't think I've ever used this palette either. Which is kind of shocking, but then it's not because I don't think I thought of it. If I knew the pinks were in this color, this palette, I know I would have played with it, but I can tell that I've never played with it because there's no marks in it. I never even swatched it. But anywho, so yeah. And if you even knew, it was an hour and 30-minute phone call. Have I mentioned how I don't like phone calls either? Like, I don't. I hate talking on the phone. I don't know about you all, but like, I hate talking on the phone. I'll text somewhat. I'll text. Whoa. Maybe I picked up a little bit too much there. Although, whoa. So the next shade we're going into is this hot pink. That just threw me too. Man, this whole palette's just amazing to me. And it's old. This is an older palette, by the way. It is still available, though, if you can guess it. So this is an older palette, however, it is still available. But yeah, look at this. And here's the thing, if you're not going to do a lot of pink looks, this is the type of palette to get, you all. The packaging is great. It's very sturdy, easy to store, easy to travel. And you may already have this palette even. That's the crazier part. And maybe like me, you just didn't think, you know, the pinks were good, or you just didn't even, I don't know how I didn't think this was a pink palette. I mean, looking at the packaging, you would have to assume there is a pink in it. But for whatever the reason, I don't know. I really hope these don't stain my refer brushes too. I would cry. Why do I feel like they're going to stain my refer brushes though? That is a bright pink, you all. You can't deny that. You can't. All right, the next shade we're going to go into is this one here. You know, though, these don't swatch. I mean, they kind of swatch okay, but then they don't. Like that one there. That one did not swatch good at all. But we're going to run it under the lower lash line. And as soon as I find the mirror... Oh, boy. No. It was sitting on my lap. You see what happens when I deal with stuff? I then lose my mind. Alright. We're going to run it under the lower lash line. And this is a pretty soft color though, but it's still pretty. I do like the way the look came out though. I won't lie about that. I think it turned out really pretty. And it is up my alley for like if I'm doing a pink look. And I really could have left it there. I didn't realize how bright pink that was, but I actually made it a little deeper because we go into this shade right here. And this is the type of purple I'm talking about. It's like a bright, in-your-face purple. You know what I mean? It's not like a deep, dark eggplant purple. It's a brighter purple. That's what I like when I'm doing a pink look. Especially a hot pink look. This palette is just amazing. Like, I am in love with the way this turned out and how easy it was to create the look even. Like, that's even crazier. Because like I've said before, purples are not easy to create. And they are all not the same by no means. All purples are not equal. And I know this isn't as deep, dark eggplant purple, but it's still purple nonetheless. But it just blended beautifully. And it went into those previous colors so nicely, like every bit of it. Now it could be my refer brushes playing a part here too. Let's give credit where credit is due. Might not just be the shadows, it could be the tools. Okay, now we're going to go into this shade right here. put that all over the lid. And I will say I picked it up on like one of these brushes. A little shader brush, I guess is what it's called. And I laid it down and I didn't get any fallout with the shade. I was quite impressed. I really wish I could have filmed like right after the look was done, because the rest of my makeup looked really good and I was really pleased with like how this look turned out and how quickly I was able to create the look. Like, unreal. We're going to put this next shade in the inner corner. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That would have been pretty on the lid. Look at the way the light hits that shade. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We're just going to pick it up a little bit and we'll pop it right on the inner corner. You will get fallout, so you might want to spray this shade. I was very easy at picking it up, so I didn't get any fallout, but I could definitely see where it could cause fallout. Look at that though. Oh, crazy. Okay. We're going to go back into this shade here, this lighter shade that I used for the lower lash line, and I'm going to actually line with that on the top lash line. I didn't want to go with the bright purple. I wanted to go with more with this muted one to line with, because I really just wanted it there as a base for to put my mascara on, really. And it worked out pretty good. But yeah, what do you do with, like, I try to think back at like me making the same choices over and over again. And I mean, really, until you just had enough. You really can't do anything for anybody, you know, until they've had enough with the situation. There's just nothing you can do. You can listen and you can give the same advice over and over. And I mean, part of me wants to go, look, I don't want to talk about it anymore. You know, like if he does it again or she does it again, like that's on your all stupidity, you know, type of thing. But then that's not me being a good person, you know, listening and stuff. But at the same time, it's like, how many years do I have to listen to it? Because it's been years, y'all. Now, I never took years. Well, maybe. Maybe. Depends on who you ask. If you ask my mother, I'm sure she'd still say I'd do it to this day. But in my head, I didn't take years to figure something out. But I could have. So to be fair, you know. For the waterline, I used the ColourPop Avatar in Blown Away. For the top mascara, we're going to use the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara. But yeah, what else can I say about this palette? I'm shocked. I'll be honest. Price point's amazing. This brand's amazing. And unless you are, like, if you're just wanting a pink palette for fun, I would go for a palette like this than to pay more than you need to. You know, now if pink is your signature color and you're always doing pink looks, then I could see investing in a higher quality palette. But to be fair, even though this is priced well, it's pretty good quality. At least this palette for pink. But I am shocked I did not know I had this palette. I do now though, and it will be sitting beside me now. because even though I said the last pink look I did, that is a palette I grab when I think of a pink look, you know. But now that I found this one, I'm going to see which one I grab for still. Is it the other one or is it this one? I'm wondering. So, clues. This is an older palette, but it is still available. The packaging, great for, it's cute. It definitely, the packaging describes the color story. Easy to store, you know, all that. Great, easy to travel with, all that. It's a secure package. It's an affordable palette. So, I mean, what do you think? I mean, the purple may not be as deep dark as the previous look, though, but it is bright. It's still a color I adore. And you will get all sorts of different pinks. So these are the colors that I used for this look. Some of them. So what do you think? Do you know the palette? And look at that. It took me 16 minutes to create this look. And still talk about what I had to talk about. Get it off my chest. I don't know, y'all. But I do know one thing. I do like this palette. I cannot believe that I've never used it, and I've had it in my collection for a long time. Although, to be fair, I have a large collection, and, well, things get overlooked at times. But I really like this for a pink look. I really do. It does stain. Be careful. But do I like this more than the other pink look, though? I don't know. Guess the palette. Leave it down in the comments. Let me know if you like this look better or the other look better. And what is your favorite pink palette? I need to know. Y'all gotta tell me, what is your favorite pink? And maybe it's not an all pink palette, because I started thinking that too, because like my favorite pinks aren't necessarily an all pink palette type of things, you know what I mean? So maybe, like, what is your favorite pinks in a palette even? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, what palette do you use to create your favorite pink looks? There you go. Or do you use multiple palettes? I never even thought about that. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to do a top 5. I am. I've decided I'm going to do a top 5 in every, like, the color stories that I do have that I gravitate to. I want to do a top 5 in them. But we shall see. But that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. You got to laugh out of me, because Lord knows if you would have seen me on the phone for an hour and 30 minutes, you would have been like, girl. Even my fiance was trying to get me off. God bless him. God bless him. But anyway, I'm dedicated, friend. Let me tell you. And really, I'm a dedicated friend. We'll just go with that, I guess. But anyway, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all, that way you're notified when I upload. I upload every day but Sunday. And hopefully I can get my next video done at a decent time and I'm not walking around for the whole day with just one eye done. Probably not going to happen for me, but anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.